My name is Michael Kopp. I come from Ghana and I'm a PhD student for the University of Freiburg. At the same time, I belong to a Peace and Justice Institute that has been established by the Catholic Church in the Diocese of Yendi by the Catholic Church for the promotion of peace and also promotion of counter-examples against the spread of violence in the northern part of Ghana. The coronavirus has really brought life to a very difficult situation. In March and to July, our economy was really very much affected. That compelled our government to approach the IMF for a loan to help salvage the situation, because the government took care of the water bills and electricity bill, 50% of it, of the country, and supplied food, hot food, to areas where the poor and the vulnerable lived. But fortunately for us, the government, through a collaborative effort with the scientific community, has really been very impressive, and that has led to the reduction of the virus. And as we speak, we have only 565 people who are active with the virus. And I'm really glad with this news that people cooperate and the current virus is not as high as should have been worse, if not for the situation that we have managed. We are all interconnected. Elsewhere, people have been affected. That is still a source of worry. But my immediate family and friends, I do not have anybody who is affected with the virus. The coronavirus situation really brought all of us, shocked everybody. It disintegrated society. I mean, life was no longer normal. And of course, when situations of that kind happen, criminals take advantage of the situation. But thankfully, the government had been in control, and the worry and the fears that usually will characterize a situation of this kind, so to say, is not as it's not so much bad, or it's not worse, let's say. We say in Ghana, the church lives on the collection of the congregation. Once church services do not take place, it affects also the church economically. But nonetheless, the church still gave hope to the people, wrote letters of encouragement, letting people know that all is not lost. Life shall return once again. At this particular time, you saw that people were very much connected with one another. This really gave me hope that in difficult times, we are able to support one another. And the interdependent spirit became more heightened. And that for me was really very heartwarming, it continues to be very heartwarming. So coronavirus situation even makes our problems even more worse. But nonetheless, we are still able to know that we can still overcome these problems. And I hear in Germany, you see that people are no longer able to go up. People still travel and go for holidays. And for me, I saw that this should not be. I mean, when we are all told that when you move, the virus move. So I would have expected that this challenge of the virus should have informed all of us that movement should be reduced to the drastic minimum. The church was able to be more involved in giving encouragement. The church was more involved in giving support to the poor and drawing attention of government to the needs of the poor and the vulnerable. And same was also done in Europe. But of course, I felt that the church in Germany should do more, particularly that people are becoming too afraid, and this fear, of course, naturally, people here are not so close to the church. this is the time that the German church should have been more proactive enough to let people know that, hey, just as during our war times in the past, God was there for us, God can still be helpful to our situation. Coronavirus has revealed our inadequacies, that we cannot do it all. We just cannot as humans. We always need an intervention from on high. And this is the time that I feel that the church should stand up to the occasion to draw people's attention to our inadequacies and our need for one another. The spirit of interdependence, that we are not alone. Alone we cannot do it. Germany cannot do it alone. Ghana cannot do it alone. Africa cannot do it alone. America cannot do it alone. We need to come together to find solutions to our common problems. And this is what, for me, I think this virus has taught us. And also to think far, just beyond our present time, and to putting together measures that if such a virus comes again in future, then it will bring the greater shock that it has brought about now for us.